So luckily there was enough clearance. Jesus. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's Sunday, but I managed to sneak out for a fish. So yeah, it doesn't get much more calm than this. Oh, 5 knots and a couple of small ones on board. Better go have a look at that rod, I think. Oh yeah. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's quite handy, my drip tray. You just put my beer down here. It's on the drip tray. That's bloody handy. I managed to sneak out for a fish on Sunday. Wasn't super eventful, but it was 5 knots. So it's a blessing to be in this country with 5 knots of wind and hardly anyone else. So that was really good. So good to give the old boat a run. But what's been happening brew wise? Yeah, got my drip tray finished, which I might do a little video for that. Just about finished the Keyser build. Got a video coming up for that. Dry hop the SJ pour. Wow, I put some stuff into the keg. Hopefully that'll turn out alright. I've just got that crash chilling in the Keyser at the moment, and hopefully I'll get that bottled up real soon, because it's got to be down to Grant Baker on the 8th to the 12th, I think. Yeah, so SJ pours well underway. I'll probably end up I'm either going to keg, yeah, I think I might bottle it off the keg, a little bit safer that way, but we'll see what happens. Anything could happen. Got my labels done for that, so yeah, just getting ready for the SJ pour, and that's quite exciting, and hopefully I'll get to taste some of your magnificent beers if you've entered the SJ pour this year. So if you have, good on you, man, good luck. Hopefully I'll get to suck back a couple of those ice cold brews of yours. Yeah, what else? So yeah, got the silver soldering. I've got a bit of a video of that. I wouldn't say mine's a how-to, it's just kind of my experience of silver soldering. I would definitely recommend it. But like I said, if you want to, like I say later on in the video, if you want to learn how to silver solder, watch Bobby from New Jersey, Bobby from NJ. Put it right here. He's got an awesome video, Bobby from Brew Hardware, on how to silver solder. So follow his advice, and if you're using oxyacetylene, just turn the heat down, man. We'll get enough heat to melt the solder. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So got the drip tray on, got the SJ pour and the Keyser, crash chilling. Drop all the crud out of it, and that's about it really. Oh yeah, the subs. So yeah, I'm cranking along, 104 now, and I ordered the prize, so that should turn up in my pigeonhole by the end of the week. So I will probably just do a non-homebrew Wednesday just prize draw, or just when I can be bothered putting all your names on little bits of paper and getting somebody official to draw them out, I'll do that, and yeah, I'll get that prize to you. So it has been ordered. I'm not all talk, not just mouth. I'm wearing trousers as well. So yeah, cheers for tuning in. I'll show you the stuff, and for those of you in the SJ pour, get bottling, get sending, and so pray to the courier or whoever you're sending your bottles with. In fact, any of you Kiwi guys, who do you reckon that you should send your packages with? Just New Zealand Post, pass the parcel, drop it off at a courier depot? Interested to hear your thoughts, those of you that have done it in the past. I'm used to sending crap on Trade Me, but that's kind of hit and miss as to when they pick it up. So yeah, anyway, enough rambling. Here's some content, here's some clips. Shot Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Look how clear that lager is. So I didn't manage to track down any micro C-clamps, but I did pick up this for a couple of bucks at the hardware store. So it's one of those screw-eye kind of wall anchors, and what I've done is I've just nicked those two sprung anchors on one eye bolt, and I've just put them either side, and I've managed to crank that up, and you know, you can see there's virtually no gap there, and I could crank that a little bit further and get a tighter fit. Probably the next thing to do is need to check that that flange is centered, because the hole is marginally bigger than the flange. So I've just applied our flux, our Harris Stay Bright or some sort of shit, and it's going to etch the pot, which has been scuffed up. I end up putting a little bit of flux in there because that silver solder should wick into the edge in there, and it's probably worthwhile noting that there's very little, if any, kind of difference in the size of those two holes, so that should be really good. Then we'll set up our oxyacetylene plant and we'll start warming the pot and silver solder. And it's solder, not solder. There's an L in it, boys. So I'm just adding a bit of heat to the pot because it's going to act like a giant heat sink and suck away any heat. And obviously you want, the solder will only stick to hot stuff. So if you've got a discrepancy in the temperatures, it won't stick. And then, yep, it's warm. And so now I'm just going to try and add a bit of heat to my triclover fitting. And we're looking for the flux to start sizzling a little bit. Pizza Pussy says, half an hour later, Dave's still filming. Gonna do me, mate. Right, thank goodness that's done. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Ended up being a bit of a mission. Had to have a couple of goes at it pretty much because I got it too hot. Using the old oxyacetylene, with all the videos I'd seen, it's either matte gas or propane, and that oxy is just way too hot, even though I cranked it down. So just very minimal heat, and yeah, if you want a really good video, I'll put a link below. Bobby from Brew Hardware did a silver soldering demo, and that was awesome. So yeah, I'm going to get this bad boy cleaned up, and we might be able to fit up the element enclosure. Reflection time. That worked out pretty well, I think. Obviously we've got to do the water test, and we've got a great big housing hanging off that, so time will tell whether that's a strong joint. But yeah, if you don't want to pay anyone to do tigging, and you've got a heat source, do it. I suppose the only thing, yeah, don't get it too hot, and watch that brewhardware.com video on silver soldering, and yeah. Might go and fit up the element enclosure. I suppose one thing is there is a bit of a gap in there slightly, but it's nothing to worry about. And you'll get a bit of TSP in there, give it a clean out, and happy brewing. Look at those lathes. So I've fitted up that element enclosure, and I haven't got the rubber washer in there at the moment, that flange, but yeah man, fits up nicely, and you can see our element in all its glory. So job done for the day. I need to track down some 15 amp wire and a plug. So now that this is no longer our mash tun, it's a boil kettle, this fitting here is superfluous to the requirements, because that was, if you remember from my previous videos, our mash inlet for the wort. So that is now going to be replaced because I've got a hole there. I tracked down this spin cycle from brewhardware.com, and I'm going to fit that back in that hole, and I'll need to drill a new hole in my SS Brewtech. Previously it was a boil kettle, that will now become our mash tun. So yeah, we've got to drill a hole in the Brewtech. So our old mash inlet is now our whirlpool arm, and yeah, you can see that hugs the pot nicely. I only got the small 8-inch one, but that should be more than enough, and obviously yeah, it fills up that hole that I would have had to fill otherwise. So there they are side by side, and you can see I'm just going to replicate that hole over there on what is soon to be our mash tun. So if I need to swap those over, I can do that, and I've also got a blanking plate for that triclover just in case I wanted to swap over and use induction at some point. Amazing what a sharp drill bit does. That was real quick. So bit of cutting fluid, and then we will enlarge that hole with the step drill. So you get a burr with these step drills. So one little trick is to, when you nearly finish that hole, just come in from the inside of the pot and deburr it.